Okay, so on to example 1.5, which I've called example 5 in the textbook, which is a ratio question. And again, this is just one type of ratio question. The course could ask you questions on loads of different types of ratio. So it's really important, again, that you practice the questions on exercise 1A to kind of cover you as much as possible. Anyway, this question does say, given the ratio x to y equals 5 to 3 and y to z is 4 to 7, now straight away here, I'm thinking from the GCSE maths, I'm spotting here, I've got two ratios where I've got y as a common part in the ratios. That's going to be really useful. It then says work out the ratio x to z in its simplest form. So what I would do here is I would write out, you've been given three different variables here, x, y, and z. So write this out, you've got x to y to z. Now the first one, you've got x to y is 5 to 3. X to y is 5 to 3. The second ratio, you've got y to z is 4 to 7. Now, because you've got y in both of them, if you get y to be the same, you can compare the parts of x and z to y. So really you're thinking here, what number do 3 and 4 both go into? Well, they both go into 12. So we can multiply the ratios by numbers that will get them to 12. So the first one, let's times this ratio by 4. And the second ratio, let's times it by 3. I'm going to do this in one step. So of course, 3 times 4 gives you 12. And 5 times 4 gives you 20 over here. And of course, down here, 4 times 3 gives you 12. So I'm just going to keep it like that. And 7 times 3 gives you 21. So now because you've got y being 12, you can compare what the ratio of y to x is and what y to z is. But the question is saying work out the ratio of x to z. So we're looking at x to z, which is going to be 20 to 21. So x to z is 20 to 21. The question does say give your answer in its simplest form, but is there a factor other than 1, an integer other than 1 that you can divide through by here? There isn't. So the answer is simply going to be 20 to 21, and that is it. Okay, so 20 to 21. And I'll just highlight it, but there we go. Again, really important. That's just one little example of what ratio could be. Ratio can get a bit awkward sometimes, so practice the questions, exercise 1A. Yeah, I keep saying it, but it's really, really important. Get the fundamentals drilled in.